Hi, on this one, we get the chassis completely painted in black using Sweet Patina's new Blackout chassis coating. It's pretty good stuff. Let's go. The frame completely stripped down, all of its components, but as you can see, it's still pretty crusty. So I really want to take care of that before I lay down that nice black paint. So I'm gonna take it outside. I'm gonna soak it in some degreaser and then pressure wash it, air dry it, and then hit it lightly with a grinder and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go crazy on stripping this thing down completely because the product that I'm gonna use from Sweet Patina is actually a paint over rust type application. So I'm not gonna waste a ton of time on making this absolutely perfect, but I'm gonna get it good enough to where you can't tell. So yeah, let's get this thing outside, get it cleaned up, kind of running out of daylight. So what I did there in order to prep the frame, I basically let it soak for 10 minutes in this 3M heavy duty degreaser and then basically pressure washed it off, dried it, hit it with a variety of wire wheels and stripper discs in order to get the chunks out, and then sanded on it in order to get the rest of it away. And then I went around it with acetone in a little spray bottle with a rag just to get the majority of the crap, whatever was on there, off. It actually, the rag wasn't even that dirty by the time I was done with it, so I'm really pleased with how basically the metal is right now. And what I'm going to use to coat it is a Sweet Patina Blackout Rust Preventative. He provided me this, and I can't thank him enough. So basically, it's kind of like a POR 15 style coating. It's a gloss black. So we're going to see how well this goes on. Oh, don't shake it. Shouldn't shake it. How well this goes on. I've got a small tray. I've got a little roller here with some extra rollers and some small brushes. I'm hoping these will hold up to that stuff there. So yeah, let's actually get to coating. All right, one coat down, everything but the bottom side. I know it's dark out, so you can't really see it, but you can see the reflection off the light in the phone. It covered actually really well. Definitely needs a second coat. And like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna flip this thing over and do the bottom side. But right now I'm gonna give this a little bit more time to flash dry before I do the second top coat here. Yeah, where has this been all my life? Like, this actually went on really easy. Like that foam brush, like that was key. And that was less than half a can, and I still have a little bit more left in there. So almost a whole can, just one, this is a quart. Yeah, 1 quart will do you for a whole frame, at least a frame like my setup. All right, it's been about an hour. It's a little tacky, but not like I'm putting my fingerprints in it or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a second coat. I think I got one of those headlamps around somewhere. I'll throw one of those on so I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, tackle it, and I'll get back with you. It is super late, but I did find one of those headlamp things. I highly recommend one of those if you're gonna be doing this, even like when it's bright out, because it shines and you can kind of see where your thinnest spots are. But I got 2 coats on there right now, and I have enough paint to do 1 more coat. So that, excuse me, I've been at this for 14 hours, so I'm a little, I have enough paint to do 1 more coat. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it tack up and then hit it again and then let it dry overnight, because tonight is just like a perfect night. It's like 65 degrees out, no wind, like no bugs for some reason, and low humidity. So I think it'll be safe enough to sit outside, and then tomorrow I'm just gonna let it bake in the sun. I don't know if that's recommended or not, because I know that you're supposed to put like a UV protective coating over top of it, but I think it'll just help it cure a little bit better. So that's the plan. Let it tack up, final layer, wrap it up. There we go, 3 coats on. 1 quart did it for my application. Looks really good. Like I said before, I'm gonna let this dry overnight and show you what it looks like in the morning. It's the next day. Stuff is nice and dry. You see how flat this stuff laid. It is awesome. Very pleased with this. Highly recommended. Like wow. This is gonna clean up easy too because of how slick this is. There we go, chassis is all painted up and looking amazing. Huge thanks to Sweet Patina for providing me with that chassis paint. I highly recommend it, and I'm gonna purchase it from now on for all my other projects because of how easy that went on. Like rolling it on and the results that you get, you can't argue with that. Love it a lot. If you guys made it this far in the video, again, I really appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, because soon we're gonna be putting all the components like on this chassis and then rolling it back underneath the car. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.